Hey, rhythm strummers, you know this song, I bet. Wild thing, you make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild thing. Wild thing. You know that song. Well, I can only show you so much of that song. We've limited to 30 seconds in these free lessons, so I'm going to save a little for later. But this is a typical of a whole class of songs, or 3-chord songs where there's a lot of chord changing going on. And a lot of people teach you these chords in a way that makes it hard to play. And I know a much easier way to do it. So I'm going to give you a little lesson on that, and then we'll come back and show that in Wild Thing. Okay, so a 3-chord song in A. There's a lot of them with lots of chord changing, or even ones in other keys, but use this A, D, and E, like. You got to change those chords pretty fast. And a lot of books, maybe all the books, show you this A chord. And it works, but it's very hard to get to it from here. Everything has to move. All your fingers move to there. And then all your fingers have to move to go to the E chord. If you play your A chord this way, this is my secret A chord, like this. First of all, it's easier to fit your fingers on the strings because there's more room when you're doing every other string and then slipping in from behind with your first finger. Can you see what I'm doing? I've got my ring finger on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. I've got my middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. And that by itself would be an A7th chord. Sounds like that. Then my first finger comes behind and holds down the 3rd string on the 2nd fret. Now the big advantage to why this works so well is if I want to change to a D chord, I leave my first finger where it is and I only move the other fingers. And so my first finger gives me like a pivot point. It's a way to know where I am. And so I can switch back and forth really fast now because I'm still holding on to the neck the whole time. When we go to the E chord, the only time I have to move my first finger is to slide it 1 fret back, and then it's the pivot point for the E chord. So that all those changes are really easy to make then. Want to try that? That A. Then when you go to the D chord, do not lift your first finger. Just move the other fingers. And go back to the A chord. Again, don't lift your first finger. Now to go to the E chord, just slide your first finger back 1 fret. And then place the rest of the fingers. Then go back to the A. Your first finger slides forward. Then back to the E, it slides back. Slides forward. I think once you start doing this, you'll never go back to the other way. I was trying just a little while ago to just not use this, play only this A chord, and I almost can't do it because my fingers don't want to do it the hard way. And so in a song like, oh, Wild Thing, you get to play those chords. This allows my fingers to get there really fast and spend all the time making the notes.